the DH,
Leading
Shohei
off the
Ohtani.
Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
The 1-1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Here's Mookie to hit. Turns and fires to Betts. And that's in there at the knees.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Up and in, and it's 2-2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home run. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Got him. 2 gone now. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Ripped to third. Tosses to first, and that is that. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the hill in this one, Bobby Miller.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And that one a little below the knees, and it's 2-1. Bounce to the left side. Throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Nick Fortes.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
One out, base is empty. In the air out to center. Luck's trying to get there. He's got it. 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And now here is Jesus Sanchez. 2 down, nobody on. And now 2 balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. That one the other way. Oh, great grab on the dive.
Well, he was ready to make a move. I don't know if his eyes were open when he made that catch, but it is a highlight play. Great job of ending the inning.
And we're back. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Tommy Edman at the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Edman into second, and he's got a double. Tommy Edman with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
One down. Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Man at second. That misses. Now 3-1. And there's a strike. Dayton Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Snuck the fastball by him.
Not too often you're going to see a sub-90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he's either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Edman at second with 2 down. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Hunter Fiducia waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Righty delivers. In the air, right field. Konai pulls that one down, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Marlins nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and at the plate for Miami, Jake Rover. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. And another ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. A wind in the pitch. In there. Got him looking for the K. Fastball to letters, throws him for strike 3. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. There's a strike. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering upstairs. That's towards center. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
So digging in, Kyle Stowers. 2 outs, base is empty. This one popped up on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Hunter Fiducia. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Yeah, that's outside. And now it's 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
In the air, left field. Sanchez gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Bounced out to short. Slings it across, and they get Ohtani for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And now it's Mookie Betts. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And his first big league hit is a double. Mookie Betts with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 2 outs. Freeman hits it in the air. Stowers makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Marlins 0. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and now Otto Lopez. Looking to get the tying run on base. Chop to third. Muncy sends it across to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. Popped in the air. Left field. Hernandez brings it in with a nice running grab.
Batting done. The catcher, Nick.
And up next for Miami, Nick Fortes. To third. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the last half of the third. Caught him looking for the K. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. This one chopped up the middle. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. And Hernandez is out.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma.
2-1.
Pitch in the dirt, 2-1. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Warning track. Whoa. And you can touch them all, baseball man. A massive home run. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One out, base is empty. And here comes Tommy Edman. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Here's the 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Gavin Lux. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one hammered. That's back. And it's out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. That misses off the outside edge. The wind of the pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Miguel Rojas with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Hunter Fiducia now at the plate. Left-hand batter waits. Slapped foul. Rojas off of first with 2 away. And another ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jeff Lindgren appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Bauman also throwing. That one ripped left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Rojas around third. He'll score, and they lead by 4. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit. His first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes a special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order, and the batter now, Shohei Ohtani. And that's outside, and it's 2-1. Kicks and deals. Wouldn't chase that time. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Mookie now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 on, 2 outs. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they tack on 3. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Darren McGowan gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New new pitcher for the Marlins, Jeff Lindgren, on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back here in Miami, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. It's a 1-1. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Xavier Edwards with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Fastball for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So up next, Jesus Sanchez. The 1-1. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Around third, the throw in, safe. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through. Coming home. He scores. It's 7-2. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Now it's the DH, Jonah Bride. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Sanchez at second, Berger on at first with nobody out. tip into the mid, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Two and one now. And there's a ball. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The Dodgers leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. And that's a fair ball. Around third. He will score. It's 7-3, and he's got a double. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Bobby Miller done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now on the bump, Evan Phillips on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Now here is Griffin Conant. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And he chases that one. Good job at damage control right there. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Marlins 3. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
1-1 now. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Teoscar Hernandez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Max Muncy at the dish. The pitch. Good eye in that spot.
3-1.
And the right-hander deals. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
So digging in, Tommy Edman. Hernandez, the lead runner at second. Muncy at first with no outs. The 1-1 is fouled off. This to third, Norby. There's one.
Got it.
How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And now it's Gavin Lux. The pitch. Bounce to the right side. Tosses the first. Fared out, and that ends the frame. One left for LA, but they still lead it 7-3. Back here in Lone Depot Park, and here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one fouled off. And a pitch. Outside. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Into center. Edman in position. Hauls it in for the out.
Now shortstop.
So the batting order turns over. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Phillips is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the ball game. Miller with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
7-3 is how this one ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long